So hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is Mel's Gaming here with another Fishing Planet video. Now in this video we are going to be going after the 4th monster fish, and you can see here we have the mission on screen. So it says Rocky Turtle Spoon. Catch 3 turtles and carefully get a small bit of their shells to make the prehistoric turtle spoon. The turtles will come to no serious harm, but this is an absolutely necessary sacrifice for catching the ferocious T-Rex trout that are endangering all living creatures of Rocky Lake, including the entire turtle population. So we need to catch 3 turtles in order to be able to make this special lure. Now this is really cool. I didn't expect T-Rex trout to be the next monster fish I'd be going after, so really interesting. And you can see when I loaded into the map, it comes up saying catch 3 turtles. You may look for some turtles among rocks and boulders on the west side of the lake. Now it's really easy to find where this location is. It's a very tiny little lake, and it's really obvious there's just boulders sticking out in this one corner, and this is exactly where I'm going to catch 3 turtles in order to be able to complete the first part of this mission. And I actually got really lucky. After a few unsuccessful casts, I managed to get 3 turtles back to back, and it was really cool because I had no idea that there were turtles in Fishing Planet. So the more I do these missions, the more I learn about this game. And I still think that everything to do with these missions is always really cool. So I will now leave you to see me catching the 3 turtles. So as you can see, I have just caught the 3rd and final turtle that was required in order to make the Rocky Turtle Spoon. The little turtles are really cute, and they're really fantastic models for something that isn't fish in a fishing game. This game, it just keeps on surprising me with just how many little details there actually are, and having creatures like that in the water that you can snag as well just adds to the detail. And there you can see mission accomplished, Rocky Turtle Spoon. Great work, you've got the Rocky Turtle Spoon and are now ready to hunt for the Tyrannotrout. And you can see there that getting the turtle spoon and it will be put into our backpack. So interesting, Tyrannotrout. I really wasn't expecting this. This one's quite out there in terms of monsters. I thought the Dendrofin was really interesting and out there, but Tyrannotrout, I really wasn't expecting something like this. This is completely different to what I thought there might be. And it's really cool. Once again, really cool how they've designed all these different monster fish and everything that goes along with it. It's always cool, like, how it teaches you about the game. Like I said, I didn't know turtles were in the game until this mission, so I learned something through doing it. Now, taking a look at the next step in the mission, Rocky Tyrannotrout Monsters. Awesome! Now you have a unique turtle spoon, prehistoric lure. You can become a real hero and save the entire ecosystem of Rocky Lake by ridding it of the monstrous T-Rex trout that are devouring everything in sight. It's all or nothing. You have to catch every last one of this razor-toothed Mesozoic monster pack. So we have to catch 10 monster trout. And this was something, again, I completely didn't expect. Every other monster fish, it's been catch 1 monster fish. But no, in this mission, I have to catch 10 Tyrannotrout. 10 of the monster fish, which is just completely different, like I said. Completely unexpected. And, again, really cool. Now, something I'm going to mention right now is that I found the quickest way to actually catch these trout was, of course, to use the correct lure and everything, but catch one trout, then leave the session, then come back and cast again, because I found that after I'd caught one of the Tyrannotrout, I wouldn't catch another, I would just catch loads of other fish, so I had to sort of leave and rejoin the map over and over again until I caught all 10. Now, you may not actually have to do this, I'm not entirely sure, as I haven't looked up anybody else's experience with catching these fish, but I know that every time I'd leave and rejoin, it would be normally the first or second cast I would actually then catch another Tyrannotrout, and then I wouldn't catch any until I had left and rejoined again, so definitely seemed to at least be the quickest way. But now I'm going to leave you with a bit of a compilation of me catching the Tyrannotrout and also some other nice fish that I caught along the way. So there we have it, the final Tyrannotrout out of this lake. Now, I did also catch some nice trophy fish along the way, as you will have seen, and also a crayfish, which again, I had no idea crayfish were in this game. So I've learned a little bit more, even there, just with trying to catch the Tyrannotrout. Learned that another thing that I didn't know was in-game is in-game. It's really cool, actually, with the little creatures, and like I said, it adds a lot to the immersion and the sort of realism, so that's really cool. But sort of going away from the realism, just take a look at how cool this fish is. Now, of course, this is not a realistic looking fish at all, but it does look pretty awesome with those blood splatters across it, those massive teeth. That is a really vicious and cool looking fish, and the way it's sort of thrashing around here just adds to the aggressive look of it. Just so cool looking. Now, a little bit of a shame that these were most active at night, and so that's when I opted to fish for them, just because you don't get the best look at them, but I will put up the 3D model at the end of the video so you can see them in more detail. Really awesome fish, and a very easy mission because it was such a small body of water. You know, you can catch them pretty much anywhere on this lake, and of course catching the turtles was really easy as well. As I mentioned, you just look to see where the boulders are, walk over to them. There's literally only 2 points you can spawn here, and you can walk between them. It's a very small piece of water, so that was relatively easy. But mission accomplished, Rocky Tyrannotrout monsters. Congratulations with your monster catch. Here are some great rewards for you. So 1,690 XP, 3,380 cash, 2 bait coins, and of course the Tyrannotrout mount. Now, like I said, this was a pretty easy one, but it was still really fun. And it's always interesting to me to see where these monster fish missions are going to go next. I've been trying to not see too many spoilers, and definitely not watching anything about them, so it's always a surprise what you actually have to do in order to catch them for me. And yeah, this one was definitely different, and I learned more about the game. And there you will have seen Tyrannotrout mount placed into your backpack. And here you can see the 3D model for the Tyrannotrout. Really cool looking. But that is going to be it for this video, so I hope you have enjoyed it. A little bit of a longer one just because there was a lot of fish to actually catch, plus there were some nice bonus catches in there as well that I wanted to show. So yeah, I was really happy with this, and I'm really looking forward to going after the next monster fish. So thank you so much for watching and for all your support as always, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.